What's up everyone, welcome back to our latest video. We are back home just fresh from LZ World Tour. An amazing event with the Eurofighter in Castlecombe and obviously my 3 Falken cars in Mondello Park on the Sunday. So very busy weekend. It's really cool to have the Falken tires S14 back in action. First time driving the car in 5 years. It was quite emotional because I think that's actually my most successful drift car ever. Yeah, really cool to get behind the wheel of it. It feels exactly like it used to before. This morning I put on the RX-7 Stroms in the back, but it looks pretty mean. This is back in action, and when I look around, it's the first time ever that I've had all cars working. Like, I can go to any of these cars right now, it will start, it will run. A few small little things, especially with the S14.9 after Minowa driving it at Drift Masters. That car needs a bit of a TLC to get it back right again 100%, but everything else is ready to go to the track right now if you wanted to, just some tires and fuel. So yeah, I think we can have a quick look at the S14.9 after Poland, where Minowa drove this car extremely well. So, as you can see, he hit the wall quite hard with the back. It sucked the front end into the wall as well, but luckily there was no damage, no structural damage done to the front of the car. I was worried that it might have moved the strut top or anything like that, but everything was fine. It just bent the BC coilover, broke the wise fab on the front, and then towards the back, a little bit more damage, but it's not the end of the world. You can't really see it fully, but if you look in here, this part of the rear quarter where it's cut just caught the wall and it's just pushed in and slightly kinked. So job for Mikey, maybe later on this week or next week we'll just strip the whole back end body kit off the car, really get into it, see how bad it is, and hopefully we can get away with just bolting onto the back here, pulling the kink out, refreshing up the panels again before it's used next. So good thing about Kevlar is it's super flexible. When we disconnect the BCL mount, I think we should be able to iron out that, maybe add some strength into it, and it's going to look fine again. So yeah, that's the S14.9. Another thing, as you can see in the back, we actually took the Alcon brakes off this car to put on the Falken tires S14 because the brakes that were on this car were the Alcons from this S14 from many years ago. So we have new Alcons here. We're just waiting for the bells and brackets that were supplied by Core in, I think, Australia. So they work with Alcon. They have a full brake kit almost here, and I'm gonna probably put that new kit on this car and keep this S14 as it was back in the day. So I'm excited to look at building that kit and installing it on the S14.9, maybe in the next video. And so that brings us to today's video sponsor, carVertical. Now for this week, I have a bit of a fun idea, something I haven't done before. I've never checked my race cars. And as this is the first time the 3 Falken cars are running, I thought it'd be a cool idea to check the cars, see if they have any past history, and go from there. So we'll start with the S14, jump on the app. It's really simple situation. carVertical in the VIN number. S14 is clean. There's no history, just tells you the owners, no damage. I've damaged it quite a few times, so maybe we should report previous crashes with these cars. Quick check of the RX-7. Just enter the VIN. Okay, RX-7 is also clear, so I'm impressed. 2 Falken cars, no history, only my own. I actually don't even remember crashing this thing hard myself, even though I have it since 2009. And Falken tires Eurofighter. Now, we built this car back in 2009 in collaboration with HUK Racing. The Falken tires S14 at the end of 2018 was looking quite tired, had 4 hard seasons drifting all across Europe and even the Middle East. So I knew it was time to go to something new, and I wanted a new challenge as well. And HGK were building by far the best chassis in the world of drifting at the time. They had the full carbon Kevlar kits, and I spoke to Chris Stapps a few times about driving one of these cars, and he said that I would love it. So I was very interested to try something new. They already started a chassis. They could make it right and drive. Actually, this car was, I know already it was a UK car because I have the paperwork for the car as well. But yeah, let's check it out and see what carVertical says about the car. I've never checked any of the race cars before on using carVertical, but we'll put in the VIN. All right, so we have the VIN in. Let's check the car. Law enforcement agencies, crime investigation bureaus, authorized workshops. Great thing about carVertical is it doesn't just show like if the car's been crashed before, it shows if it was ever stolen, full history breakdown of the car in multiple different countries, and that's a really, really important tool. Saves you a lot of time and effort if you want to really check your car's history, and it's simple to use. Your report is ready. Okay, interesting. Mileage, no issues found. Legal status check, no issues found. Never been stolen. But there is one record for damage with this vehicle. Okay, beware, we found one record for this vehicle. This vehicle was marked as an insurance write-off. Interesting. Good news is it's category N, so repairable, non-structural damage. And I know this car. I've been through it 100 times over, and the actual chassis is mint. And as it's a drift car, potentially this was done before HGK got the car, and they might never have even knew about it, because I know that the chassis, obviously with a drift car, you cut the front off here totally, you replace that, and the whole rear of the car has been cut off behind the subframe, so I'm guessing that it was quite light damage front or rear. We know the chassis legs are perfect, the strut tops are perfect, the whole alignment of this car when you put it on a bench is absolutely perfect, but I never knew this car was crashed previously, so that shows you that carVertical can be very useful even if you're buying a race car and you don't know the history of the car. You know, it's not just for your street cars, you can use it for anything. I know the S14 is clean, the RX-7 is clean, but this has been damaged previously. Since then, I actually crashed the car at the very last round of Drift Masters when we won the championship in this car, and I hit a wall pretty hard, moved the strut tower in. It had to go on a jig. We had it on the jig, pulled it all back to OEM specs. So I know that I put the car through a big crash, but I never knew it was crashed previously. So yeah, it's a very useful app. Make sure you download carVertical. Use code DEAN130 for your discount. And yeah, that moves on to our next. Who's calling me? Liam Doran. What does he want? Hello? How are you? Oh, you're still in Ireland? Yeah, I'm at home for the day, just doing some YouTube stuff. 2 hours. Yep, okay, call. I'm not driving that thing. Oh my God. All right, see you in a bit. Oh my God, that's insane. All right, so Liam is about to do a lap of our course. This man just rocked up Liam Doran in his mini autograss car, absolutely wild thing.
Where am I?
And just tore up my entire property.
Basically, I've been like spying quite close to on James's channel, and I've been really desperate to get my lap time in. I knew the track map, I knew it all, and I was like, I've got to get that best crew time for sure. So I just headed down here from Mondello, just me and my little mini, rocked up here. What's up, James?
All good, man. I'm kind of lost for words right now because I've seen that thing wheeling in the yard, wheeling throughout the roundabout, doing an intense, crazy lap. You actually even killed a rabbit in the field.
Did I?
Yeah.
No, I didn't.
I've seen a couple of cool cars driving around here so far, but nothing comes close to that. That's intense, man.
Yeah, guess what?
What?
You wait till you drive it.
Oh my God, I don't know. After watching you, I don't know. It looks like a serious handful.
It's not that much of a handful.
Yeah.
It depends how ham you want to go. Like, I'm just trying to be ridiculous.
Yeah.
So you're pushing too hard. If you cruise a little bit and come back a little bit, it's all right. It's fairly manageable. But if you want to
go hard,
if you want to go hard and show off, then yeah, you're getting close to the limit.
Yeah.
Or the wall, or the tree, or whatever.
You were close to the limit a few times there. I've never seen anything like that in person. And when he rocked in, came up the drive, went into some wheelie donuts in the yard, and I'm like, it made the yard seem tiny, even though the car is small. But it was up and back wheels, you don't know which direction it's going to go in.
I'm not going to say true Ireland because it's as bad in England, but in true, this part of Europe fashion is a little bit damp.
Yeah.
So imagine how it would be like, to be fair, it'd probably be undrivable.
Yeah.
This was actually just right because it was hooking up just enough, and then when you got the tyres really hot, it would pick up.
Yeah.
In the dry, I think you'd just be
and be trying to land outside the wall.
So it's actually worked out quite good.
Tell me a little bit about it.
Yeah, sorry, got all carried away with just rocking up here. Yeah, the car. So you've probably seen it, but never seen it up close. I have a couple of these things. This is probably more of the race pedigree one. So this is single engine. The other ones I've got a twin engine. They're the ones people go wild for just because cars don't have two engines. Yeah. And I've got a couple that have got two engines. This one's a single engine, but nevertheless, it's still gangster to drive. Like it does what it needs to do. It's a radical, basically two Hayabusa motors connected together. So it's a custom crankcase, 3.2 litre, weighs 99 kilos and puts out 500 horsepower. So it's like a tiny, angry little engine package. As you can see, it's lit. It's a V8, sorry, I should have said that. So Radical Performance V8. Two Hayabusas merged together to make the V8, 3.2 litre, yeah, savage. 4-speed sequential gearbox, elite transmission gearbox. It's got a twin plate AP clutch. So it's a very racy motor package, you know. Yeah, it's a buggy, yeah, it's a mini body, but it's got a all-out race motor package. Yeah. Obviously, dry sumped, full titanium exhaust, 4-to-1, just to try and get that bit of sound, because
sounds amazing.
you're trying to make videos, it's got to sound good, right? Yeah. We all know the RX-7. Yeah. So you've got to try and make your car sound as good as possible. Big old K&N air filter on top. That's pretty much the car.
I know.
From there, that's it.
Everything
we also do have, we have a seat, we have pedals, we have a steering wheel, gear lever, handbrake, and a couple front shocks. Yeah. That's pretty much it.
So also, to be fair,
a ton of that, yeah.
Really
a ton of that.
Serious angle.
Ton of that, like, so bunch of steering angle, absolutely nothing. Obviously there's a bit more than just shocks, but it's a super mechanical steering system, no power steering. Shocks are very good, but that's pretty much the only thing that's complicated in the front. It's double A arm, trailing arm rear, double A on front, no anti-roll bar on the front, roll bar on the rear just to try, that's where the weight is. It's 72% rear weight, so it's a lot of rear weight, all because it's rear wheel drive and you want the traction.
And then the biggest thing, how much does it weigh?
Total weight is 550 kilos. Yeah.
550 kilos, 500 horsepower.
I think it's 1,200 pounds, based something like that, close. So it's it's almost 1-to-1. Yeah. And I'm working on one now that's going to be 1-to-1, but it's close. It feels close.
Oh, I can imagine.
It's fast. Yeah. And doing all this on dirt tyres as well. Like they're actually the best setup because it's a combination between good grip and then loose to drive it. If it's too hooked up, it's undrivable. Yeah. You steer with the rear, obviously. The throttle pedal is the steering wheel. Yeah. Because the steering wheel doesn't do anything.
And the brakes, I guess.
The brakes are actually very good.
You need to get it down to get it to bite in certain areas.
You do, yeah. They're very reactive, but being honest, you don't use them very often. Yeah. Normally when you make a mistake. If you don't make a mistake, you're pretty much on the power the whole time. Yeah.
And you've competed in this one?
Yeah, I actually have gotten a little bit too caught up in it because I did this because stopping rallycross, I wanted to get into something cool, something different. This was actually a lot less money and looked wild. So I was like, I'm gonna have a go, you know? Yeah. I want to try a bunch of motorsports. Drifting, namely, is one of them gonna be trying. Yeah. But this was one I tried first. And I just got carried away. The cars are so mad. I've got more of them, making videos.
Coolest thing ever on social media.
Racing autograss is very cool. I've gotten too caught up. Like I didn't plan to race very much, and I've been going to the track every weekend. Like, I can't get enough of it. This little thing on a dirt oval, which sounds super simple.
Surrounded
and
by...
the driving standard is amazing. Like it's a grassroots sport, but the drivers are like as good as factory. Wherever else I've been, they're as good, if not better. Because they race every weekend. And they start at like 5 years old or whatever. But it's good. It's been a really tough challenge, but I've enjoyed it. The car is what makes it. Like it's just anything you do. LZ World Tour was another like iconic weekend for me. Just going to being in that environment with those people and whatever.
Have to put in a couple of clips because this thing at LZ World Tour was stealing the show.
I don't really have to do much. I just rock up and the car does all the work. So it's quite nice.
You
know what it's like.
Control it, man.
Yeah, you do, but it's an impressive little thing. So yeah, that's the car. There's the package. One mini V8, one James Deane house, one track, and one driver. Or two, but this one.
I'm gonna need some help here. I don't know if I'm ready for this, but good, let's try it. My feet are on the limit.
Yeah. Bring your heels back so they're on the tube behind. That gives you that little bit of length you need for your toes. Yeah, obviously handbrake, gear lever. It's very mechanical, that just keeps coming off, doesn't it? I figured it can't spin because it's stuck on it anyway. So, gear lever, neutral is forward, there's no reverse. So first is back and then fourth is back more. There's no power steering, it all feels quite rough until you're moving. As soon as you start moving, it all gets really easy because the front just moves and lightens up. But first gear is long, so obviously use first gear. Depending on what you do, where you go.
What gear are you in all day?
All the way up to fourth. Just wheel speed, just first, second, third, fourth to get it right up and then coming back down again. On the grass, it'll pull fourth gear, no problem. And you just want wheel speed as your friend. You're just trying to dig to find some grip. There's nothing to think about. It's super easy. Be very positive with it. There's not, because it's going to do exactly as you want it to do. It all might seem a bit alien for you right now, but as soon as you start driving it, it's a rear-wheel drive car with a sequential gearbox and a handbrake and
good angle.
And loads of steering lock. It's not going to do anything different to what you're used to.
It's even hard to judge where the front wheels are.
You have no idea where they are.
Oh my god, I love it. Wish me luck.
Do I wish you luck?
Do.
Or just say do what you do? Yeah, so blue button.
I could end up buying this by the end of the day if it's a wreck.
Could end up buying it. You're going to not want to let me take it away. He's not going to want to stop, that's for sure. He's not going to want to stop because it's literally the most fun car. It's the most fun car to drive in the world. He was a little bit nervous. But I think that's gone straight away. He doesn't seem like he's too nervous at the moment. He said he was going to just stay on the grass. He said I'm going to stay on the grass, but I guess he feels more comfortable already. It's so crazy, huh? It's fun though, right?
There's a bit of steering in it.
Yeah, it's like so nimble. Like every day nimble, there's a lot. It's like, but it's positive, right? It's like that's what we want.
Very fun.
It's exciting.
Alright, I'll go again.
That was very close. That was like drifting wall proximity. That was absolutely perfect. Pretty cool experience. James, the best drifter in the world, Deane. James the Machine Deane, driving my car for the first time. Loving every single minute of it, for sure, absolutely loving it. Let's see if we can stop him. Let's see if we can stop him and get a bit of a reaction from him. Because I'd really like to hear, properly hear,
Oh my god.
what he thinks. So, come on, let's hear it.
Oh my god.
What do you think? Initial
It's just
reaction.
like nothing I've ever driven
Yeah,
before.
nothing, yeah.
Visibility, even the steering, because it's so sensitive.
How big's a smile?
Oh my god.
Is it not like the most fun
There is
ever?
work in driving.
Oh, a lot, yeah. You're panting away,
Like,
isn't it? You're
there's
fighting.
a lot of steering in it, there's
Yeah.
a lot of...
Everything, throttle input,
and
touch,
you're trying to predict, because...
yeah.
Yeah. Your level of grip is changing constantly.
All the time, yeah. Well, it looks
the
like it's
front.
cleaned up a little bit now. So it's
Yeah.
starting to get a little bit more consistent. Really what you want is it to be on the dirt. The grass is just slick. If you can get some dirt out, it
You can
becomes way
feel it
more
like
fun.
lifting when it finds the dirt.
Yeah. And starts to
And
look
then it
up.
hits grass.
Yeah. And then you're like, is it going to go straight or is it going to turn?
Yeah, you don't know because it's different everywhere, but...
You wait till you see the sky.
I know.
Yeah. So take all of that, then look at the sky and do it again. It's like,
That's
what?
unbelievable.
That adds the next like sort of dimension of...
I'd love to like drive it on an open area where there's nothing to actually
Yeah, this
hit.
is all super technical
It
and
is.
tight, yeah.
It is.
A nice big space at Mondello would be so much fun.
Yeah,
Just to
yeah,
stand
yeah.
on the throttle and then you stand on the back end of the car. That dimension when you throw it in and all of a sudden you're drifting and you're wheeling at the same time, that's the bit where it's like,
Yeah.
this is interesting.
And it's so different to a drift car because basically when I was on angle, but I didn't know how much angle I was on.
Yeah.
You can't really feel the front tires.
Because it doesn't have anywhere near as much grip as it would have in a
Exactly,
drift car.
so like...
you feel every
It's
single
like,
little
oh,
bit of...
the car can go at more angle, but the front tires are kind of off the ground.
Well, and obviously you do get a little bit of slip, especially on
Yeah,
the grass.
exactly.
So you might have loads of angle, but you forgot the wheels are still straight. 'Cause
Exactly,
it'll
yeah.
just be
Yeah,
sliding.
yeah.
And then next, you'll be full angle and you're going straight.
yeah, it's just always changing. but
yeah. But
they're
fun.
a wild thing, man. Fun.
How fun?
Unbelievable.
Yeah,
Like,
unreal fun.
as I said, jeez, that will wake you up.
Still
You know what I mean?
worth feeling a bit sleepy.
There's a lot of...
I'd say actually, and obviously know that you're the best pretty much at what you do, but this would still add a little bit. For me, it has definitely added
new skills.
new skills I didn't think I needed on sometimes the reactions of catching stuff because everything's so fast and so
Yeah.
direct. I've definitely become a better driver just from doing the fun stuff.
Yeah.
Because it's a
I
dimension.
was surprised with how much
Yeah.
steering and
Yeah.
like
Everything
you're
works
working the
good.
wheel.
It feels like a £500,000 car.
Yeah.
It drives
Yeah.
like beautifully, only it's really not. It's pretty agricultural, but
Oh, it's
it's awesome.
an impressive machine, but it's like one of those things where you could get carried away,
Oh, yeah.
and like
Or you do, like Liam.
I could push a lot harder, but then I think you could be in a crash in 2 seconds.
Well, or like I did in my first laps, push too hard and just go slow.
Yeah.
It's one of those things where it's got so much potential, you've got to go to the limit, not past the limit.
Yeah.
Because past the limit is just slow and messy, you know.
Yeah.
That was super clean. You've definitely beaten my lap time. I'm not going to let you do a full lap because I don't want to know the truth. Sorry, the car's done now. Now you've gotten used to it. It's finished. There's no fuel.
Thank God.
All right, so that's it for this video. Liam's Mini was absolutely insane. I've never experienced anything like that before. I kind of wish that maybe I drove it later on this week when I felt a bit more, rested after the weekend being just on the road, traveling, missing sleep. You need to be wide awake for driving something like that. But I think it's after giving me the hunger to try it again one time and hopefully in a bigger space where we can just let loose, like drive it on the concrete. Liam looked sketchy in it and had a mind if I was trying to do what he was doing. There's just not enough space in this area to get the most out of that car. It's absolutely wild and it matches the driver pretty well. Liam's a madman, a great driver, and always a great time when we hang out. So I hope you enjoyed the video. Now that we're at home for a little while, we're working on a few other things. It looks like we're going to be doing a brand new drift car build, potentially even before the year even finishes. So probably looking like a busy few months here. I'm going to be here for the next 2 weeks before going to Formula Drift for the final finals in Long Beach. So let me know what you thought of the video. Thanks for supporting, thanks for watching. New merchandise is also about to come online, which I'm very excited about. And yeah, see you in next week's one, and let us know what you want to see. Take care.